Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm right in my hands is Transformers number 13. This is a pretty awesome issue, focusing on Starscream. Like, what's Starscream's origin? How did he join the Decepticons? What's the background? And of course, what's up to Starscream after he got jacked up by Soundwave. It's written by Daniel Warren Johnson. Jason Howard is the artist. Mike Spicer is the colorist. Rus Wooton is the letterer. As I said, so earlier in the series, Starscream got jacked up and thrown out of leadership by Soundwave. We have no idea what's been up with him up to this point, and we find out here he's at the edge or the bottom of a cliff. He is damaged to just a massive amount. I'm not going to spoil as to what happens. But as Starscream is kind of clinging on to life, we get the background and history and find out, one, how did he become Starscream, how did he get the name Starscream, but also what was he up to beforehand, and what's the connection with Jetfire. It's an interesting issue. One, you get the friendship between Starscream and Jetfire. I personally think that's a key thing for both those characters. And then we find out more of Starscream's real name. I don't think I've ever heard of this, but it's kind of interesting. And then you kind of get a little bit wide-eyed excitement from Starscream. You feel a little bit bad for him as to how he gets sucked in and radicalized. But we find out all of that. We find out where he gets his name, and just, gets sucked into the war. So yeah, and it's an intriguing issue that way. It's the first part of a two-parter. And, add some background to this character that's really been off the table for quite some time. I mean, Megatron and Starscream are two main characters of the Transformers universe that aren't around. I also think it's interesting in that, it does what the series, I think, does really, really well in taking familiar characters, familiar concepts from Transformers and G.I. Joe and mixing them up in new ways. So it's all familiar, that Jetfire Starscream relationship's there, but it's still at the same time new and different and done a bit differently. So intriguing, really, really intriguing. Also throws in, expands the world a little bit more of Transformers. We get to see a certain character that I think it will be obviously key at some point going forward. We just don't know when. Jason Howard is the artist of this, and the art's good. I don't know if it keeps a similar style to what came before. I'm not maybe totally digging it. It's good though. I'm not going to go to the next page because the next page is going to spoil the cool surprise. There's actually two cool cameos in this. But yeah, overall, I think it's a pretty interesting issue in that you get to see the radicalization of Starscream. So yeah, I'm really fascinated to see where this goes in the upcoming issue, which we'll have a review right here. And I think now we're caught up on Transformers. You can go get this. This has been out for a month. Go hit up your local comic shop. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage, and by doing that, you'll support our site. So thank you. And speaking of support, just watch our video supporters as always, so thank you for that. If you're into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.